Firing of FBI Director James Comey by President Donald Trump has sent shockwaves throughout Washington and right across the U.S. Senior officials within the FBI and the U.S. Justice Department apparently given no advance notice by Trump or the White House. Now, Comey's dismissal is our first topic for the panel today, joined by Randy Rahamim from Navigator PR, along with author and broadcaster Michael Koren. All right, President Trump firing Comey yesterday. In a letter, the president says public trust needed to be restored in the Bureau. And Comey certainly has been under scrutiny for his handling of the Clinton email investigation. But he's also, of course, looking into Trump and his connections with Russia. Michael, first to you, was this a just firing, or do you think that this was a misuse of power?
It was an unjust firing, and possibly a dangerous one, because several presidents of both parties never get the intelligence community against you, so this could backfire. But I don't think Trump is doing this in solidarity with Hillary Clinton. He's doing it because of, and it looks this way, the investigation into the links with Russia. That's the optics of it. Now, I'd like to say this is going to be very bad for Trump. But in all honesty, he's done this sort of thing before, and it doesn't really seem to hurt him. This morning, it seems that he has taken a hit in the polls. But does he really care? Because his base community don't seem to worry whatever he does. But
important to note, though, he's well within his rights as president to dismiss the FBI director. Bill Clinton did that.
Oh, yeah,
well.
He's within his rights to do it. But I mean, there's a legal possibility and a moral obligation. And I don't know what this man has done that is incorrect. If anything, during the election, he supported Trump by talking about these emails from Hillary Clinton. But it's investigating links with Russia, which is vitally important. And if he does replace him with a close friend or even a family member, it's unlikely but possible, it's going to look dreadful. This should be a major issue. My fear is it won't be.
Yeah. Randy?
I think there's no question it's a major issue, but Comey has lost the confidence of both Democrats and Republicans alike. I don't think anyone is surprised that he's gone. I think everyone thought, when? The timing is suspicious, no doubt. The fact that he was leading the investigation into the ties with Russia is suspicious, but don't you think this just increases the microscope on that investigation? Nobody's going to let it go now. And I think that, you know, Trump is famous for his distraction techniques. So what aren't we paying attention to? The timing, he has full control over the timing. He chose yesterday. Why?
Right. Well, that's a great question. All of a sudden, we're not talking about Michael Flynn any longer.
Well, we're not. But I mean, it's interesting what you say about the Democrats. And I agree they were ambivalent at best towards him, but they are unified today in supporting him.
Because Trump drew the battle lines, right? Like this is politics at its best. I mean, the timing is suspicious at its best because it's a game, right? And I think that what we need to get a better grasp on is who's going to lead that investigation into the ties with Russia now.
Yes.
Who's going to take over
and who's going to replace
FBI?
him? Yeah, and the replacement is all important here. Now he can't quite save it, but he can limit the damage. But a lot of this will be who replaces this man. Look, this is the head of the FBI for some time has been considered someone who's above politics, and that is one of the great triumphs of the American political system.
Yeah, Comey wasn't even halfway through his 10-year term.
Yeah, but Comey, you can't say that he was above politics.
I didn't say he was. I said the role is meant to be.
In fact, he dangerously waded into the waters of politics, and I think that he brought part of this upon himself. There was no question that he was going to go. The question was when.
Can you justify the firing, but you got to question the timing?
It's all about timing. It always is about timing. And you know, I'd like to think that Trump actually accidentally gets it right. But maybe there's more to it than that. Time after time, his timing has been precise.
And the way he does things. I don't think it's just timing. I think it's the language he used. You're terminated, right?
Okay. I want to get to yesterday's other surprise announcement, which was Don Meredith, the disgraced senator who resigned.
He's now head of the FBI, is he?
Yeah. Well, stay tuned. He is still eligible, though, for his $24,000 a year pension at the age of 60. Should the Prime Minister, Randy, first to you on this one, a self-identified feminist, revoke or remove his pension because he's got the power to do so?
Yeah, first of all, I don't think this is about feminism. I think this is about restoring faith in the Senate. Yeah. And unfortunately, Don Meredith, though he did the right thing, actually took that opportunity away from the Senate to finally demonstrate that they're going to put their foot down and act responsibly when it comes to bad behavior in the Senate. So here's an opportunity for them. Take away his pension, do the right thing, because it's not about legalities here. It's about doing the right thing.
Michael?
He didn't do the right thing. He was forced to do the inevitable thing. But as much as I want to say, really give this man a kicking and take away the pension, there are other issues here. He was taken away from his original work to be appointed to the Senate. You're now saying not only are you thrown out of the Senate, there's no pension. I'm not sure legally if that can be done, but morally, do we keep pushing? Look, his career is over. There's public disgrace here. But to take away his pension as well, I think maybe a little bit of compassion might not go amiss here. But we're better than he is. Let's show that.
Yeah, okay, I got less than 30 seconds, but Randy, as a communications expert, what did you think of the statement released yesterday? He never used the word resigned, and he framed this as a constitutional matter, not one of ethics.
I actually thought it was very creative on his part. I think it effectively said that he was resigning. resigning. I think he deliberately didn't use that language, and I think it was probably the result of a massive negotiation between him and the Senate to actually do this and take these steps.
Good conversation as always. Randy Rahamim and Michael Corn on the panel today. Thanks both.
Thank you.
Thank you.